Oh my goodness. Whew. Hello friends, Mark Holmes here, and as always I want to thank you guys for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Jobu Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. Man, I'm still getting back into the groove after that road trip. My body is still just kind of jacked up, and um, I'm tired. I'm really tired. But I know we only have 25 days until the draft. It's not a lot of time. It really is not a lot of time. And I want to make sure we have everything together for this. And remember, if you are a channel member, you'll be able to zoom in call. You'll be part of the studio audience. And you also get a shot glass as well. And I'm trying to make sure that we have this thing together. We're still dealing with the global pandemic. And so you have, if you were following me during the football season, we ended up doing live streams here on the outside. And it was great because I had my man, Rashid here from time to time. I'd have, E2 Blue. I'd have Michael. I'd have, some people around, and we could socially distance and be safe. Well, I'm working on getting this thing put together, and I haven't done any videos for the set because I've been so busy trying to get it all built and stuff. But you'll start seeing, probably starting tomorrow evening, me doing like a regular broadcast from there. And today was a good day. You can't see it, but right here, this is my remote. I have actually, it's like, you can probably hear it clicking. I need to trim the end piece on it. But there's actually, it's an awning. So if it rains, we got more coverage. And when I do my videos out here, I can keep the light a little more even so we don't have the sun shining through there. And now I can look up and see the stars. Look, it's, oh my goodness. It is freaking insane. But I'm going to tell you, it was a mother humper to get this thing put up here. Actually, this is going to sound funny because now that I've taken it out, I feel cold. I feel like I'm a little cold. I feel like it just got colder out here for some reason. It's crazy. I tell you what, hold on. Let me show you guys. This is cool. I'm proud of this, okay? Man's got to be proud of something. Okay, now look, there it is. See that? Can you see that up there? That's the awning. And if I push the button, boom. Look at that. Covered. And this is because of you guys that we're, I hit the wrong button. Because of you guys, we're building a studio set and getting it together. And I want to thank you all because this is going to help keep all my equipment from getting jacked up, okay? We don't want rain to get on the outdoor monitors and on the desk and everything else. This is because of you guys. And I am so freaking thankful that we were able to do this. Oh, my God. Oh, jeez. This is insane. It's crazy. All right, so that's cool. To me, that's cool. That's going to make the experience that much better. And what I'm hoping, Michael might not agree with this, but what I'm hoping is we get through this global pandemic. I would like to be able to bring some of you guys here to enjoy the game with us. I think that would be kind of fun. Might have to do a background check on you because some of you mother humpers are crazy. But I enjoy entertaining. I love cooking and having a good time. And this is becoming my dream, putting this all together. All right, so now, let me handle some business. Mock drafts. I freaking hate mock drafts. no disrespect for guys that spend a lot of time doing their mock drafts. I get it. You want to think about who our team's going to get. It literally, mock drafts to me are like clickbait because you get all excited and worked up and everything else for something that's not going to happen. How many times have you actually seen, Mel Kiper actually write about stuff? Do you think that any of their mock drafts end up being more than 25% right? If you get 5 picks right in a draft in the first round, you are doing outstanding. And it changes by the minute. Okay, so you had last week the 49ers trade up to get the number 3 pick. Okay, so now all of a sudden you know that, okay, they're probably going to take a quarterback. Then you turn around, now the Jets finally get Sam Darnold traded for, right? So you look at that and say, okay, so you figure Jacksonville's going to take a quarterback with number 1, okay? You got to figure the Jets are going to take a quarterback with number 1, and you got to figure the 49ers. And then you hear that, okay, Atlanta's looking for a trading partner. So if Atlanta gets trading partner, then you got to assume that'll be a quarterback. But if they don't get a trading partner, you don't think that they're going to take a quarterback. There's too many variables in trying to figure out what's going to happen, and it only takes one person to screw up a whole draft. Because now you got to say, okay, well, Carolina, they got Sam Darnold. They think that that's the quarterback of the future, or are they just looking at that saying, we're going to take a flyer on him because it really didn't cost us that much, but we still want to get a quarterback? There's so many things that can happen, you just don't know. So doing all these mock drafts over and over and over again, when I try and figure out who the Cowboys are going to take, I try and wait as long as possible because I don't want to sit here and do all this work because I got too much other shit to do. It's hard keeping up with just the regular news on the Cowboys. It's hard building a set here at Broke Ass Media. To sit here and say, oh, let me go through and do a... I'm sorry. If you can get through the first half of the first round and be pretty close, you're doing good. To think that you're actually going to get somebody right in the 7th round, dude, it ain't going to happen. And herein lies my problem. Now, you can call me, sour grapes, the old man on the front porch that's yelling, get off my lawn, but that's me, okay? I ain't got time for the mock draft because they're meaningless. They're meaningless. They're meaningless. But I just got finished doing the live stream. So Mel X Jr., he wins the Super Bowl trophy on this live stream. And Brian SoCal's getting a set of 4. It's actually, he should have got a set of 4 shot glasses anyway. He says he designed the damn thing. Anyway, we're going to hook them up. And my man Joseph Collins, shout out to you for sending me some of that hot sauce. After the show was over, I dumped some in my hand. It's like, yeah, that's the good stuff. That shit is hot. My mouth is still burning. And the Puerto Rican coffee is some good, smooth coffee. And shout out to Joseph Heatherly for sending me an original chair from Texas Stadium. I am so blessed to have all of you wonderful fans out there that have helped this channel grow, and I appreciate you. But one of the things I was talking about, because I always am the skeptic, okay? I'm positive, but I always kind of look at things at the side eye and say, okay, expectations are the building blocks of resentment. When you believe that something's going to happen and it doesn't, then you're disappointed. So, to put it, okay, let me put it this way. If I go to somebody and say, I'm going to build your kitchen cabinets in 3 weeks and be ready to install, and it takes me 4 weeks to get them done. Cabinets are perfect. But the person's going to be like, but you said it was going to take 3 weeks to do it. So now, they're pissed off. If I go to that person and say, it's going to take 5 weeks for me to build the cabinets, and I get them done in 4, I'm a hero. Because the expectations were lower. It's better to under-promise and over-deliver. Follow me? Because I was looking and going back over Morris Claiborne. They went through and they showed, I talked about this article that literally said Morris Claiborne was a top 5 draft pick. He's the best defender. He's got the size because he was 6'1", 202 pounds. He had the speed. He played against elite competition. He had all of the measurables of a great cornerback and was considered the best defender in the draft. The Cowboys took that hook, line, and sinker and took a second and a first and moved up to make sure they got the best defender in the draft. He was overpromised, overhyped. We were expecting him to be Darrelle Revis, and he wasn't. And that's where in my mind, I always sit here and think, when a guy is super hyped, okay? I remember Ryan Leaf. They said, Peyton Manning, he's the more polished player right now. But Ryan Leaf, he's got a cannon for an arm. He's got the prototypical size. He's got the immeasurables. He may be the better quarterback going down than Peyton Manning. Yeah. Ryan Leaf, how'd that work out for you, buddy? How'd that work out? Not real good. Not real good. So, I'm a little bit cautious when it comes to best player, generational. And that's where I kind of look at the whole Kyle Pitts thing. There's a lot of guys that look like they are the real deal. Tony Mandrich was one of these players. Offensive tackle, worked out on Muscle Beach on the cover of Sports Illustrated. Dude was like, he was like one of the first 300 pounds. And he wasn't a sloppy 300 pound. He was a beast. Incredible college player. They said that this guy was going to revolutionize football. And he got into the pros and couldn't bust a grade. So I say all this because I don't know. Shit. Football is hard to predict. It really is. And you can think that you got a great player. And you really don't know. And it's easy to get caught up into we got the best defender in football. He might have been the best in college, but he might be ass in the pros. And that's where we are. So, with that being said, yeah, buddy. Time to close the canopy. Turn out the lights. And God willing, tomorrow will be another day. And I'll be a step closer to finally having this sports studio completely done and ready for the draft. I appreciate each and every one of you. And thank the Lord for having another day. And I'll see you first thing in the morning. Peace. Now, if I can just get up out the seat.